Hey guys and girls, welcome to a brand new video. Today we are going to turn you all into masters on HEXAGON. Yes, that's right, I give you my word that we're going to turn you into professionals. With this gameplay, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about different sort of tactics that we're going to use. We're going to show you some live stream examples as well, that way you can hear me commentary as I'm actually playing the game. But one of the main things that you want to do is you want to find the optimal path, so you want to stay away from other people, okay? If you do just so happen to have no choice but to go to another person, one of the other tactics you can use is to get behind them and grab, but flick back pull. By flick back pull, what that means is you're going to go behind the person, you're going to do a short grab, and then you're going to do a long grab. What this will do is it'll get the animation to work fully for you, and basically you just want to be careful of what you're doing. So you can see as I do there to the Sonic, we cut the guy off, we land on the same tiles as him. That could go completely wrong. This one we choose to go down here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this clunk here, and here's the pullback. There you go. So that is the first tip. Now we're moving on to a live stream clip, so enjoy watching this one. I'm going to let you listen to the commentary on this one, that way you know exactly what I'm thinking and exactly what I'm doing. No, he dropped me down. Ah, for sake. Hey, you want to play? Sure that guy falls down. We got this one path, but that's all we have. We get the gold. Now you can see the aggression in my gameplay style there, so aggressive HEXAGON is actually more beneficial for you. Now basically what you would have seen in that last clip that we're just showing you from the live stream is a tutorial on how to cut other players off that are getting in your path. So you can see everything was hectic, but what I was actually doing is I was doing some 360 turns and finding the most optimal route. By optimal route, the one route that's going to lead me to take a little bit of a risk, but to end up with more tiles than all the other players. Right now we're just staying high, but we're taking a quick look down. It's a good set of tiles here. We're going to cut this guy off. Take out the double tiles is your next tip. So basically what you want to do as well is when you are landing on the tiles and you are doing like a little fast aggressive push, what you can actually do is walk in between two sets of tiles. That's going to take out two platforms, like so for example. If you can't do so, what you want to do is you want to wiggle between them, okay? Mistakes will happen, it's inevitable on HEXAGON. You will fall through floors, you'll get what we call a floor bug glitch as well. So you just want to be careful of that. Now you can see the guy right behind me, he just went for a grab animation. You need to keep your eyes out for that and remember what we're going to do. Now one of the things that I actually do is I take out all the middle tiles as much as possible, and you can see I'm actually cutting a section off for myself. The chicken's in my way. We're right behind the chicken. We could have gone for the grab, but we decided to do a little 360 turn, which will allow us to get all of these tiles to ourselves, which will bring in the next victory. Okay, because the guy behind us cannot get over to the tiles because we took out a double layer. Right now guys and girls, we are now moving on to the next live stream. Probably about so right. Again, we're just going to leave you with the live stream commentary, and that way you can see what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and how I'm getting the dub for you. Now just a quick note, I do actually play on mouse and keyboard, so controller players do have a lot more control
Let's just jump this
than
down.
what a mouse and keyboard player does. But mouse and keyboards, basically you need to practice turning in a 360 angle, because certain angles you won't be able to do as well as what a controller can do. But it doesn't matter, you can still beat controllers nice and easy.
Oh no! Didn't mean to do that.
You can hear Babby commentary,
Okay.
that was a mistake.
That was stupid.
So one of the things you do want to avoid is you do want to avoid heavy dives like so.
Yeah, gotta go back this way.
And you can see, as I went for the cutoff on this guy,
You know what?
we actually ended up making a mistake. However, we brought him down with us, and we've
crap.
dropped him down to the final layer.
A lot of that section's
Now
been
we just
taken
need to
out.
focus on the yellow section. Again with the cutting off. Finding the optimal path, take out some of these tiles so he doesn't have much to work with. Now we need,
I need to get over
as you can see me commentating that, we need to get over to the other side. So sometimes you do want to leave like large sections open, because what will happen is you need to be on a certain side which has a more of a stack. But you can see I'm just taking the outskirts on here, and we're just taking it nice and easy, being careful.
Definitely take all this.
Now the amount of tiles that I have here is an absolute gift, but we just noticed this guy, so what we're going to do is we're going to start cutting off sections in between him. He actually did a good play there.
Just took all of my tiles.
However, we have a good hefty chunk below us, so what we'll actually do here is watch this.
Want to land down here.
We take out all central tiles, and we take out any sort of path that can lead over to our tiles first. So like so. And that leaves us with the 2 blocks of tiles.
Take all of this. Oh, I took out quite a lot of tiles though. There we go, we get the gold!
Okay, so as you can see, we get another gold. Right, so the next handy tip is knowing your jumps. This is another live stream example. By knowing your jumps, what I mean is knowing that you actually have time to do slow jumps.
Oh, how did it fall through there?
You will get the bug once every now and then. Like I said, guys and girls, part of Hexagon is knowing when to be aggressive and when to be more passive. More passive will be slow jumps where you can basically just 360 in a circle, and you've got around about a 1 to 2 second gap.
Oh, I tried to make it to the other zone. That was a mistake.
Mistakes will happen, but you can always recover from your mistakes. The most important thing is not to panic.
We'll have to take our time here.
And that's what you don't want to happen. That one almost cost me this game, but we've managed to recover it. Again, taking out any sort of paths that can lead over to our tiles.
I'm hoping nobody lands on my area right now.
Be careful of anyone above you. Now this guy cannot make it over to our tiles, so all these tiles are ours.
Yeah!
And there we go, we get another dub. Okay, we're moving on now, and this time we are using the Viking Skin. So you can see the 360 movements that I do with the long dives there. You want to be aware of where people are walking above you as well. That way you can take out tiles that are going to force them into a different path route. By forcing them into a different path route, you're forcing the actual players to panic. A lot of players, when you come full pelt at them, they will end up panicking and they won't know what to do. So this will work in your benefit as well. Sometimes you can do like a little bunny hopscotch to take out random little tiles, and that way when people fall through, they can actually fall through multiple layers from doing so. Okay. When you do get guys like this white little cat, for example, you want to cut him off like so, drop him down, nice and easy. Okay. Now for some reason I actually dropped down there as well, so we go for the grab pullback, we actually fall down there and we almost fell down to the final layer. However, we've got a good spree on this layer, we just need to be careful of anybody that's above at the moment. So we're taking out the middle section there just so it's harder for anybody to land on the middle section. Moving on, we're just using the outskirts at the minute. We're going to cut off this, which will divide the sections. We see the guy in front of us, we're just going to cut in front of him. By cutting in front of him, it's forcing him to panic and he's probably going to turn around, which he does do so. There we go, and now we get this massive layer to ourselves. Again, you want to take out the paths that lead to your path. Sometimes you will get people that fall down like so. Just be careful not to panic and just hope that they don't randomly hit you. If they do randomly hit you, you might be done for. You can see me little 360 turns. This is just showing you the amount of time that you actually have per tile to use. We had a guy with us there, so we need to drop down onto these tiles, cut him off there, and that way we get 6 tiles, which should give us the dub. Falls down, and there you go. Okay, moving on to another example. So we have changed the skin for this example as well. Okay, so we're on the first layer right now. You can see I'm using the outside. That guy gets a nice little cut off. You can see that knocks me down. But we're going to take out all that middle as well, which is going to make it much harder. Cut them off right here. Realise that they're coming that way. Do a little 360. See if we can get through the middle. We can't get through the middle, so we do drop 2 floors on this one. Okay. Now you can see what I'm actually doing with the wiggle and the 2 floors right there. So basically I am using my A and D keys to wiggle in between the 2 tiles. That way I can take out 2 layers and basically be able to cut other players off as well. Once you do get a good section to yourself and it's guaranteed to keep that section, what you then want to do is you then want to become more passive, slowing down your jumps. But we notice this guy's going to cut us off as well, so we're going to take the path that is going to cut them off right here. For example, this guy is the dinosaur, so the dinosaur is basically eating all these tiles, so we actually go for a grab on that one. When somebody does take out all your tiles, you do want to do the grab back animation, so you do want to pull them back as much as possible. Just get your timing right and you should be golden. So we're going to cut this guy off, take out quite a lot of his tiles, and we drop him down as well. We're going to cut over to the dinosaur, we're going to cut him off as well. Okay, and then we get quite a few tiles to ourselves. We go for the long jump there. We're going to see if we can make it. We realise we cannot make the jump, so that's one of the things you want to be careful of. We do realise that we have to cut across here. We have no other alternative. Okay, so we need to get in front of the green guy. He's going to take out a lot of tiles at the minute. We just need to force him into a mistake, and there we go. We do a little 360 turn, which allows us to throw back until the other tiles. We need to make sure that the guys can't get over to our tiles, and all of these should be free for us to use. We just need to choose our path carefully, get as much momentum as possible. And we're moving into another live stream, guys and girls, so we're going to leave you
I'm actually going to cut
with the game commentary, and that way you can hear from a live example of me playing on my live stream. If you do wish to follow the live stream, it's fb.gg/synergies, and that will be in the description. This is basically an example of a very laggy win.
Okay, we're not lagging for the minute, so we're okay. There's too many people. We actually needed to do that.
So this is to show you that even when you're lagging,
He's just took out all of that area.
you can still come away with the dub.
Go down.
And you can clear as day see the sort of lag that I've got at the minute. So anything could go wrong with lag.
Yeah, that should drop a few. We need to cut this off here. What? Fucking lag. Now that was like, okay, so all the outers being taken out. I would be really annoyed if this guy made it before me. Gonna go down. This fucking guy.
Double layer to cut that guy off. Using the altar as you're more than likely not going to get hit from anybody falling down. Double layer cut off again. Now we have to be more aggressive. Drop him down. Slow it down. Thanks for watching, guys and girls. That is the end of the video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Peace. Even with the lag, Chris. Even with the lag.